Giant pandas are a large bear species native to China and loved by many. Of course, the panda is famous for its distinctive black and white coat. Now, they only live in temperate forests in southwest China and eat almost entirely bamboo. It's an endangered species, with fewer than 1,800 in the wild due to human threats. Today, all the giant pandas actually belong to China, and even pandas living in zoos are just under loan agreements. They have contracts that stipulate that all the offspring, regardless of where they are born, also belong to China and usually return to their homeland after a few years. This approach allows China to monitor the genetic diversity of the panda population and ensures that revenues from these loan agreements go towards conservation efforts. The Panda Garden area at Berlin Zoo is designed to accommodate 2 giant adult pandas, as can be seen in the video here. In their natural habitat, these animals are solitary, so the enclosures of Meng Meng and the male panda Jiao Qing are also separated. Typically, panda mothers and their offspring part ways after about 2 years, and the male pandas become sexually mature at the age of 5 to 6 years. The current panda cubs will eventually leave Berlin to ensure genetic diversity within the species through targeted breeding programs. The rescue plan for the giant panda includes establishing successful conservation breeding to build a secure reserve population under human care, and this has been achieved as evidenced by the successful breeding efforts. The next step involves further research and preparation for the reintroduction of animals from human care into the wild. Initial attempts at reintroduction have been successful, but in addition to conservation breeding, preserving and restoring suitable habits is crucial for the giant panda survival. The Giant Panda National Park project plays a central role in the restoration and connection of fragmented habitats, and since 2020 the park has been a large protected area in the provinces of Sichuan, Gansu and Shaanxi in China. It consists of around 70 nature reserves and spans over 22,000 square kilometres. This amazing video also contains footage of the twins Lenny and Lottie. They're also known in Chinese as Meng Hao and Meng Tian. They were born on the 22nd of August 2024, and these 2 female pandas are the second set of panda twins born at the zoo, and they're the only giant panda cubs in Germany at the moment. Their parents are Meng Meng and Jiao Qing, who arrived in Berlin from China in 2017. I am personally against zoos normally, where possible, but I make exception to some efforts like this, and I can honestly say that all the pandas I saw looked happy, very comfortable, and certainly well fed on bamboo, which was in abundance. Giant pandas' behaviour is characterised by being solitary, though they communicate through vocalizations and scent marking. They also spend a significant portion of their day, which is up to 12 to 16 hours, eating large quantities of bamboo. Pandas are generally docile and they avoid conflicts, but they can be dangerous if threatened, especially concerning their young. And as you've seen in this video, when they're young particularly, they display curious and playful behaviours. But giant pandas are not very social and live solitary lives, and they use their sense of smell to actually avoid each other unless they're in the spring mating season. So keeping them in captivity is not so bad compared to some animals, like if we use an example of primates. So they communicate through strange vocalizations and scent markings, which actually include spraying urine, rubbing their bodies on objects, and clawing trees to mark their territory. You've seen in the video their claws. The diet of bamboo doesn't contain a lot of nutrients, which is why they need to eat such a lot of it and for such a period of time to make a difference. They also spend an awful lot of time resting. So this video is around 5 minutes of footage, but took me a couple of hours to get because those pandas just did not do much with their time. When pandas reproduce, they seem to make a lot of hard work of it, which is partly why their species is in decline. Pandas seek out each other only during the spring for mating, and the female gives birth to a tiny pink, blind and toothless cub that is proportionally much smaller than its mother. The mother often only cares for one cub because of the intensive care required and milk that they need, even though twins are common. And pandas have this weird focus on poo or feces that goes beyond the fact that they defecate on average 40 times a day. And panda cubs have been known to eat their mum's feces to allow for the easy digestion of food. Cubs actually find it difficult to digest bamboo, which is their primary diet, because there are no good bacteria in their intestines yet. But when the mother's panda poops out all the bacteria they need, that goes into the cub's intestines, so in a weird way it sorts itself out.